Hey there, welcome. You're with Salty on the Rug, and today I'm going to have a bit of a talk about building a little bass rig. And let's preface the video by saying I am not a bass player. No joke, I'm not a bass player, 100%. But it's handy to have one when you're composing and you know, building a song out, and it can be a lot of fun. I've always found bass to be a lot of fun, so I built this little rig. Everything we talk about here today is going to be in Australian dollars. I throw up lots of stills so you can see what's going on. So we've got the Ampeg RB10, so it's the Rocket Bass 10 with a single 10-inch speaker in it. I was a bit dubious about running bass through a single. I'm a bit dubious about running anything through a 10-inch speaker, but then you look at some of the old fridge cabinets of 8x10s. Fender do a couple of amps sort of 4x10s. They move a lot of air, so I took it on the chin, swallowed my pride, and I bought the RB10 from Ampeg, who are a famous, well, are they famous? To some people they're quite famous. They have a long storied history of making bass amplifiers, and they are currently owned by Yamaha Music Corporation. So this is the RB10, and I'll throw the stills up. It's got it's pretty straightforward actually, like most bass amps are. It's got a balanced DI out, which is awesome for recording. I'm micing it today with the Sennheiser 835, which is a vocal mic typically, but hey, who cares? Horses for courses, and that's the only horse I've got for this course, so let's use it. 3-band EQ, and you've got the SGT setting, which is this little dirt bit that I'll show you a bit later on. And volume, I suppose you've got that as well. That came in around the $450 mark off the top of my head. Brand new, and I've since got a cover for it for $90 to look after it. The cover pops off, 2 tags at the bottom. You just pull the tags out and the cover pops off for a bit of maintenance. So super light. That's the incredible thing. I've got a Jazz Chorus 40, which is a 2x10. It's, I'd say, 4 times the weight of this thing. This thing is extremely light, but it doesn't detract from its sound. Moving on, the other thing I bought was this guy, and I'll throw the stills up, and it's the Ibanez. So again, we're sticking with some name brands. You know, we're not going supermarket quality. We've got some brands here, and this is the TMB30, which is the Talman series Bass 30. It is the entry-level guitar in that TMB range. I think there's a 35 and a 40. They get a bit funky, but it's got the precision and the jazz bass pickups. It's got 2 independent volumes. The pickups are not switchable. That might be normal on bass. I don't know. It's the only bass I've ever owned. 2 independent volumes for those 2 pickups and a master tone. It's not overly heavy. It stays in tune really well. This is the short scale model. Like I said, I typically play guitar. I didn't want 8 feet of wood to play around with, so it's short scale, and it's really cool. Then we go to, and I also got, you'll see there, I got an almost perfectly matching leather strap. It looks so cool and retro. I'm so fly. Moving right along. The board, okay, it's nothing on the board is over $150. The Pedal Train Metro 16, that is actually the board, I think is over $150, but it was given to me, and I'll go on record and say Pedal Train stuff is way overpriced for what it is. Look around, there are cheaper options that are almost exactly the same. We've got the NUX or Nux Flow Tuner, which is cool, does some great graphical things, like it's $110 or something. A TC Electronic force field compressor. It's actually a guitar compressor, but does the same thing. Again, the TC Electronic stuff, solidly built, and just, unless you get into the top end stuff, the prices are amazing. We've got a little rat on here to give us some different dirt to the dirt that's on there. So we've got two dirts. Again, it's intended to be a guitar distortion pedal, but ask how many bass players have actually used a big muff. And that's a guitar pedal as well. Then we've got the new Exxon Nux analog chorus. Love a bit of chorus on my bass. I don't know if I love it on my bass, but I love listening to it on other people's basses. The Cure use a fair bit of chorus on the bass lines. Who else? New Order. It's typically that kind of 90s new romantic and goth kind of thing, but I like it a lot. And I had the TC Electronic, the Prophet digital delay. I replaced this on my guitar board with the Bucket Brigade analog delay from TC Electronic, and there's a video about that. And the Joyo Power Supply 4, it's 8 ports out, switchable, isolated, wonderful. It was lying around. So that's what we're playing with today. Let's have a little bit of a listen to what's going on. Let me throw my get the guitar stand off the guitar and throw my stylish matching strap on, and let's have a listen to what's going on. So this is we'll go that J pickup on the back there on its own. We've got no compression, nothing on. We're out of the SGT channel. That's clean. If we run through, sorry, that was actually the P-bass pickup. This is both together, and we take the P-bass out back to the J-bass. I like it around here. And then we bring in a bit of compression. Compression and bass love each other. The 3-band EQ is fairly sensitive. If I cut the bass down to 0, let's bring the bass back in. Let's take it all the way at the top. And you can hear it start to hum there. Back to about 1 o'clock. Mid's the same, we cut the mids out. Bring the mids back in. All the way up. Balance them out again. I like them about 1 o'clock. Treble. That's no trouble. And lots of treble. You can hear that circuit warm up. So I've got everything at about 1 o'clock on the EQ. That SGT channel, let's have a listen to what that brings. So this is, they have a thing a while back that everybody loved, that was the SGT. I don't know what it is, but it's here and it's digitized on this little guy. Without and with. That has two options. It has a gain and a level. Oh, sorry, it's a grit and a level, so let's give it a bit more grit. I was any good, I could probably get myself a bit of Lou Barlow sound there, that Sebadoh sound. I don't know what Lou was playing during the Sebadoh days, but it's got that kind of feel to it, that big, beefy, driven sound. And off again. It's super versatile, hey, like if we throw a bit of chorus in there. That's pretty cool for a cheap chorus. The blend's up reasonably high there. The width is about 3 o'clock and the speed is right on midday. Bit of delay. That's a digital delay with a 1/8 engaged. There's 3 options on the Prophet. You've got your 18ths, your 8ths, and your 3/8. I like the 1/8. And then the awesome Rat, which is a magical distortion pedal, the Little Rat. Let's give them a bit more volume. I've got the distortion about 10 o'clock and the filter, which is kind of a unique thing on a Rat. If you don't know Rat pedals, it's almost like a 3-band EQ in one knob. It's weird and it's in reverse, but Rat's a whole nother discussion. But so there you go. That was short and sweet, but look, under $2,000, there's not much you can't do with it. And in this day and age, playing live, you just mic it up or you DI it out. This is your fallback. Beautiful 10-inch fallback, DI out there, bingo, not a problem. But I'm really happy with what I've purchased, and I just thought I'd share. If you were like looking to start playing bass and wanted to get some gear that wasn't crap, I suppose, shouldn't say that, but big names. We've got Ibanez, we've got some TC Electronic, we've got Ampeg, and we've spent under $2,000. Thank you very much for watching. We'll do something again real soon. Here we go. Nice. Okay, bye.